Hello and welcome back to SnowRunner Hard Mode series. We continue to make our way through Taymyr. I think we're making good progress, so let's not stall it. Let's jump in, let's go. So last time out we got the drill site set up. We are exactly where we left off before. I think I need to go and trigger that. That is for the DAN, if I remember rightly. One of the specialised trucks taking part in the ship's recovery operations ran out of gas not far from the shore, and it needs to be refueled before it can be used again, except start tracking. So if we jump into the 116, which has itself... Is that completely out of fuel, that trailer? With what I was hoping to... pull around and have some fuel from. Oh, it's got a little... Oh, we're stocked anyway. We're good. We're good, yeah. I was just thinking. But yeah, I do a little bit of that sometimes. So it doesn't... How much... Oh, we got loads of fuel because we got our special tanks. Our TARDIS tanks. So we'll go have a look at that. Because I think we just put some fuel in it and it's ours. I'm sure that's how it works. Oh, we nosedived in there a little bit more than I thought we were going to. Is that what happened when we came through before? Someone dug a hole. Come on, up you get. There we go. Yeah, so we'll go get the Dan. We'll probably use the Dan to do long logging jobs. It probably won't do much else, but it'll be nice to have it ready, and we'll get it down to one of our garages to sort that out. Although we do have some different trailers we can work with. We'll probably still... Which I'm still going the right way for this. Yes. The next one. We'll probably still use the Dan. We'll just use the new mod trailers that I like using. So I hope you're well. Hope you're enjoying the return still. This should be well into the second week of the re-ups. Is that what I want? That is the one I want. Should have put my markers down, but never mind. It's not that far. Ah! Let's not roll over. Like I said, I am thoroughly enjoying being back recording this, being back playing this. Having lots and lots of fun. Now, can I just pass through that? I think I can. Beautiful stuff. Yeah, I keep thinking, oh, we're making really good progress. This isn't going to take long at all. But then a bit of it's like, don't get too excited. We've still got quite a bit to go. I'm just looking forward to actually tackling a DLC region on this save. Like on all my other saves, I've pretty much got there and doing them, and have done many times. But for you guys, we've never done that. We've never been beyond Taymyr, which is mad. Now it may have need repairing, and we've already done that as well because we were pottering about over here with it. So if we take it out of the back. New truck discovered, the DAN 96320. Plus we get nearly $4 for that. Wonderful, nothing worse than having a truck like that die on you in the middle of a big operation. Thanks a lot. And we get to keep that bad boy. Love it. So let's have a little look what jobbies we've got going on here. Task wise, we must have done this fuel thing. I must have done it, because it's not come back. Unless it doesn't come until after we've done some other stuff. So, let me just... This is logs. Just want to check that these are all logs. That's not. That is the fuel carrier. Right, so if I activate that, is that then that fuel tank? That's what that's for. Just double check. Yeah, I think it is. This one we pulled through. I think. I'm sure it's that fuel tank. There's a local service hub that was used for vehicle maintenance. It was shut down for the lack of demand, but we think we can make use of it now. Take fuel from the gas station to the service hub so we can fire it up. Rightio. Well, we've got obviously some space in here, but we've also got our little fuel trailer. Excuse me. Yeah, we've got our little fuel trailer. We can take the fuel out of that we need. Come on. Oh, dear. Excellent. Yeah, take the fuel out of it that we need, then we can just go deliver it. That should be an easy one. We could even try and venture it with the DAN. I'm not quite sure what sort of condition the DAN is in. Straight off the bat. But it should be able to pull a fuel trailer, I would have thought. That is what I love about this little scout. It doesn't matter if it rolls over. You're gonna correct it. It's not a concern. It's not a fault. It's not a glitch. It's a feature. Yeah, we get stuck in, tackle a few of the little jobbies around here, and then we've still got a geo job type thing in Zimnogorsk. I don't think we did. I don't think we did that one because I think that comes after the triangulation here. So that would be taking the Taymyr back through and strapping that on. I'd forgotten that we hadn't finished. I was just looking through some jobs after the last time, just running through yesterday after I'd finished to see where we were actually at. Come on. Come on. See, if I was a little better, excuse me, with the logistics, I would have done this bit while I was here, and then gone and sorted the Dan out, and then pulled the trailer or something. That is well established. Oh, I forgot my little fuel trailer. Damn it. It's going to be one of them ones, isn't it? It's going to be an episode where I keep forgetting stuff. Oh, it doesn't want to come. It's buried in the mud. Come on, just get up on the asphalt a bit. There we go. Come on. That is as good as attached, that is. Come on. Need to get that wheel taken off, really. Just to ease life for us. This little trailer can stay up this way as well. I need to pull it to the end there so then we can fill up off it as we go past while we're doing logins and things. And it's not difficult to pull it along with a different truck. So, refuel. We want to take... put in there. And then... well, that's a start. I'm sure if we bring the... probably not the Dan, actually. If we bring the Taymyr up here, they'll probably want to drink from it as well when it gets here. But just leave that there for now. And we'll get the Taymyr. Oh, setting in. We haven't got that, have we? I better just get that triggered as well. Oh. I haven't changed truck yet. Better just go and see what that's all about. Just attach the trailer so it's not... I was going to say so it's not going to be problematic, but now it's probably going to be problematic. So I'll pull it back with me if I don't need to, make life harder. So with the regional oil rig in working order, the nearby village could prove useful as new staff quarters. There's a lumber mill nearby that probably has some materials still lying around. See what you can find. Okay, so if I start wooden planks to the village. So that's the village. Oh, it's just up there. Oh, we... I'll show what we've got fuel-wise. We might have to bring some fuel down. That's the only thing. I do often, as you can see, leave all my fuel up on the main road. So when we're actually down in the map, there's not a lot of support going on. I think we should be able to get ourselves some wood and back. If not, the 166 is coming to meet us. Again, not a problem. That's something that catches me out on some of the other maps I've been to, is that obviously jobs are locked behind jobs and they don't always appear on the map until after you've done certain things. And I think, oh yeah, it's sort of nearly done here, and then you have another little look at the map and there's two or three more jobs that you didn't notice. Oh, that bloody tree. Need to come down there with a chainsaw and just break that down. Or even an axe. I did say that I was going to save these until the new year and possibly release some of them early for channel members in December. Uploaded the first two last night. Accidentally released them this morning. I think it was only 2 channel members. They haven't gone public, but yeah, I set that up wrong. So they might get drip fed through on the member side a little bit earlier than what I'd planned, but that's alright. No harm, no foul. Don't want to go in there. So they got 2 this morning. Probably won't get any more for about 3 or 4 days. I've obviously done the recordings and I've edited a few, but when there's quite a bunch of it, they need a bit of time to upload, so you tend to do it overnight. Oh, they had a trailer here for us just in case. Look at that. I'd forgotten about that. Not that I like those trailers. To the point that that's just going to get in my way. So we shall just delete it. Because I do not like them. Right. Oh. So we've got to come around and do some logging here as well. So we shall use the loading platform. We can afford to sort of auto pack, but we're not super rich and we do want to have money for different trucks. If we spend all our pennies being lazy, we won't be able to buy different trucks throughout our series. This crane is so rubbish. It really is. It's got no strength at all to lift. That is a good thing about some of the mod trucks, like even if they are Eurasian trucks that normally only get this blue crane. Sometimes. Can we hide that control bit? That's gone anyway now. Yeah, sometimes mod trucks will allow the yellow crane, which is much better. Hopefully we'll have enough fuel to get down there and sort of part way back. Not all the way back. This lovely turn. Welcome to Stump City. Taymyr often looks like it's got some nice little shortcuts through the trees, but it's just so many stumps. As we've seen through the series, I've hit many of them. You got stuck on a few. See if high gear will save us a litre or two. Doesn't look like it does, but... I always think the wood planks are quite a nice cargo to be hauling because they're not overly heavy to make it too difficult, but they weigh just enough to get weight on wheels and give you better traction. Something that is vitally important. Weight on wheels can make even those most worstest of trucks palatable. Yeah, get some decent tyres and a bit of weight on the back, and you can start running jobs with highway trucks as long as they've got the clearance. That's why eventually the old GMC, the OG GMC, becomes tolerable. Becomes a decent little off-road truck. Then we have to go to Kola Peninsula to get the is it the all-wheel drive or the diff lock? I can't remember which one it is that's there, but one of them is there, and then that just makes that truck so much better for us to use later on. So that's why I'm still, while I'm thinking about, oh, how am I going to plan my route through all the maps, I still want to make sure I get some of those early upgrades early on. I don't want to play the maps in the same order. Like, I don't want to come out of here and go to Kola, because it's just too obvious, and that's what like most people have done. But I don't want to leave it till too late, because we'll have too many trucks, too many good trucks for it to probably be as challenging as it should be. Although we're going to have some good ones by the time we do get there. Hence why I'm going somewhere else first. Perfect. We'll have a bus and oil community around here in no time. Thank you. Nice simple job. Excuse I again. But some of those earlier places, like Kola, like Yukon and Wisconsin, well, those three are probably three of the more challenging maps. And they are the early maps, the early DLC maps. Like, there's modifications and upgrades on those maps that you want for trucks that you get early on in the game. Oh, come on. See the difference in suddenly not having weight on the wheels? On how we struggled there? And like the empty trailer, hence why I left it behind when I went to investigate that point. The empty trailer isn't a helpful weight on wheels. It's helpful for balance and what have you when we're travelling around. It stops you tipping quite so much. But it's something that we're dragging, whereas if we had some wood at the front there pushing down our rear wheels, we'd get a lot more traction, we'd travel a lot better. Alright, let's see if we can get up and get some fuel. Wish me luck. Was our success ever in doubt? Probably, yeah. Right. But now, I need to leave the trailer somewhere I can get it as well. I leave the streets littered with my crap all the time. Ah, dear. It's got to be where you can get it. So good leaving it in the mud where it's going to sink or tip over. Oh, watch the stumps. And harken back to something I said, I think, last episode, when I was thinking about when they come along, what jobs can we do with things like the warthog and the other thing that's like the warthog. Little jobs like this, if you have to pay to pull it out on the map, but once you've got it out there, you can run these little jobs and not have to use your main trucks. I'm going to experiment with that idea on one of my other saves. Right, so we have to make sure it still has. Can we take more, do you think? Ooh. Ooh. Love it. Right. We'll go deliver this. And then we'll have that little hub set up. I think this is the first time I'll have ever set this hub up after the other one. Oh, okay, we'll just go along the we don't need that. We know where we're going. Apologies, I just cannot clear my throat. I remember a while back someone saying that I needed to make sure I hydrate more, then it doesn't happen. I said, do you know how much I drink? I'm sat here right now with 5 pints of fluid. Coffee, squash, water. There's even a can of lemonade. Ready. Oh, no. Ready for the sesh today. Come down there a bit quick, didn't we? That would have been a disaster. Stumping away as well. Yes, ever since back about 3 years ago, when I first 3-4 years, yeah, just after we moved in here about 4 years ago, when I got my first bout of Rona, and it was really bad. And since then, my throat has just been awful. Must be 3 years ago. So I'm trying to think. My channel is 4.5 years. I've been going a year, so it's been 3 years ago. I was a late one in getting the Rona. Everyone else was all clear of it. And then, in the space of about 18 months, I got it 3 times, really bad. And everyone was all over it, but they'd had enough of it. Like there was no sympathy for getting Rona. 2 years after the breakout. Just had to lay on the sofa for a month and feel like you're dying and hope you didn't. Alright. Now that might not give us that challenge that I keep talking about until now. Right, service hub recovery, excellent. Everything's working in order. Shouldn't take long before we can get the place working at full capacity. So that's £2,000. The fuel station is now available. So buy fuel here as well, can we? Oh, that is the time job. What's that time job? Where's the fuel station then? If I'm desperate, there's fuel there. Okay. Now this. Oh. Show the contest. Firewatch tower supply. Now that people have returned to the area, the old Firewatch tower is going to be manned again. We need to resupply the tower before the new staff can take their post. Can you get it done? Right, so that is delivering. Oh, what's late inspection and another new one. See, they all just keep coming now. I'm sure that. Right. Oh, deliver for 3 fuels. I ain't got a try. Oh, I could use that, I guess. That horrible gooseneck. We could put that on. Just for this job. Deliver. Oh, we got to deliver it to the service hub, so we got to pick it up from over there. Okay, fuel restock. Firewatch tower supply is deliver the scout fuel carrier up the hill. It doesn't have to be a scout, does it? So you just hoss up the hill with it. And that'll be that fuel trailer over there. And then you should be able to pick the job again, fail it, and then keep the fuel. I'm sure that's how it works. So if we let me just make sure. So we'll come out and get lost. So we'll be out here. Bum bum bum. With no weight on wheels. And power ourselves up the hill somehow. You can probably go around the edge. Yeah, up there. Let's give it a crack, and let's hope we do not roll the Taymyr. And again, there's no real rush, to be fair. There's no rush. Just gotta get up there. Just be nice to get a good time. And if it becomes a pain in the backside, we'll just lift it with a crane. It should bounce over the rocks with us. I don't think it'll snag too much. Have a little before we drop it off. Thank you very much. There you go. £3 for that. Now we can do that 5 times if we want. Easy money. So let's head back. Pretty sure I just came through that gap. Till I not get back through it. There. Back with fuel now. Ticking off the wee jobbies though. Again about to lose my voice. I think when we go out places, not that we do very much, but if we do, or even just dropping the kids off at school, and don't really chat much with the other parents, not a great deal, anyway. And yeah, I wonder if they think I'm rude. But I don't. I just do it because I get fed up and losing my voice when I talk. I save it for you guys. Save my voice. Right, the communications tower used to be a relay between the oil rig and the city to the west. Could prove a useful node for comms to the mainland in the future. I need you to run recon to the tower and check its condition. Okay, so we just got to head out up there. Oh, we should have picked that up on the way, shouldn't I? Okay. But what I want to do is we don't need to be in low gear anymore. What I want to do is show you that we can get some free fuel if we want. So if we just go, so we've got 4 attempts left. All right, so we accept. The fuel is there. Now, you're not supposed to change vehicles, are you? So if we jump to failed, come back to the Taymyr. Is our fuel trailer still there? It is. How good's that? And we can use that up, and we can get 3 more. I did say we'd probably make use of this. Where are we going again? What's that got me on? Jobby wise. Oh, don't go on, don't want that anymore. Late inspection. That was what we were doing. I'm not going to be able to get all these jobs listed on the thumbnail, am I? Now, I think that we can shimmy across the bottom and not have to go across the top. If I remember rightly. I think we can get through here. I'm sure we'll hit a nasty rock and kind of roll ourselves a bit, but I'm sure this is doable rather than going all the way around. So then we just want to, yeah, follow the trees round. Getting it done. I don't think we have to do anything once we're here. I think that's it. Yeah, just a simple payout. I think we can use this with a few updates and modifications. Thanks for checking it out. And that's a few pound pennies for us. Creditos. Mucho credito. And then we shall... No good teens. Have we not already done that? Or is that only just now, like, popped in? How have we not already done that? Seems weird that we've not. We'll say we've got to come down here and do stuff anyway, so we'll save that. But yeah, weird. Let's go back, get our our big trailer, and then we've got our 3 things of fuel. Any more jobs reappeared suddenly around here? No, that's all good. That's all good. That's all good. We just got that. We haven't been down in the quarry much, have we? We will. We'll be hossing up down later. Now, way back when, I'm pretty sure some people thought I brought in that mod truck and that we would be constantly living in it and maybe it was going to be OP. But we were always going to be heavy in the Taymyr over here. It was just a really nice way of getting us out there scouting and doing jobs because it had the tools and the fuel and all that juicy goodness on it. It was a nice way of getting around a bit earlier. And we shall probably put it back in that configuration to do some early map action when we go to other places. I'm going to leave that fuel there for now. This log station. We can get all sorts from there. We're going to be going there a lot soon, I think. This one just has a few bits. Right. So I might actually, since we've got to go past the log station, the lumberyard, sawmill, whatever that was called, I might take this fuel trailer there, because I know we're going to be needing fuel there at some point. And we drive past there a lot anyway, so just makes sense, doesn't it? This hour has gone so quick. Probably have enough time to get up there and maybe load up. I'm not sure if we'll be able to deliver this fuel. I think we'll get pretty close. I'm not exactly certain where I want it, so I'll just leave it here for now, so it's not... Ooh. Backwards, my friend, backwards. Not in the way, but so we'll still be able to get as we come in and out. Don't know why I'm in there, it's not a actual thing. Right. But yeah, we'll have logins to do later. Oh, actually, in there, I might not be able to get the trailer I like to, my mod trailer I like to use. Might not be able to get it in there because it's quite big. So it may have to be the more traditional trailers. Again, we shall see. Because I don't think there are any log trailers on the maps anywhere, are they? So whatever we do, we don't have to buy. But there's those nice red ones, which on the mediums allow you to pull 3 mediums. Which does mean it is long, and it is heavy, proper heavy. But more than doable. So which way do I leave that facing? Oh. This was the engine and not a tyre. Now comes the fun of trying to turn the blooming thing around. If I'd have parked it facing the other way, I'd have wanted it going into Zimnogorsk next. So kind of just how it goes, isn't it? Sod's Law, I believe it's called. But nicely done. What's this jobby then? Have we done this one? You'll restock. Oh no, that is this. That's this. Okay. Facing our bloody way again. Right. I thought that was like a jobby. Not a challenge jobby. Again, like I said before, it's weird, isn't it? Like, some of this stuff I remember so well, and then things like that, just not in there. Not in the memory banks at all. So I press up to hide controls, and it doesn't. Come on, crappy crane. There. It's like you need a crane, a truck with just a big crane on it, just to load anything up. And I thought I was going to load a oversized cargo with it. No, I weren't. That was never going to happen. Although I think I have done before in the past with something. But yeah, not fun. So unpack and pack again. Beautiful. Store. Oh, horrible cameras. Right. And we're just going back to the hub where we came from. So see how we do. See if we can do most of this in high gear. I've been trying to get more comfortable with just cruising around in high gear. With the off-road gearboxes, which I tend to use, it's not necessarily the quickest way of doing it. I think it's supposed to be a little bit more fuel efficient. I'm not always certain on that. I think it is. Let me know if I'm right in thinking that. I'm sure it's a thing. We've still got a good 5 minutes of day left, so we might even get all the way down there. See, weight on wheels, high gear, and we still keep going. You get the traction, you don't lose too much. Now, can we? No, I couldn't keep it going. Didn't have that skill. Oh, hello. What's that? Little bird's eye action for you. Now with our naughty fuel trailer, we can't now reset and do the challenge again and get 2 trailers. It'll get rid of the one that we've parked up, so we can't just like have another one here, unfortunately. Easy peasy. Nearly 6 grand for that. Wow, that's an easy one as well. Come the end, we might look into running that a few times, because that is an easy job. 3 minutes, 6 grand nearly. Great. I suppose you should put up some no smoking signs or something. That shows a lot of gasoline in one place. It certainly is, but you are a fuel station now, so you kind of expect that, don't you? Let's have a little jobby assessment. So that's done, that's done. That's only there because we triggered it again, so we can ignore that. On the map, we've got a fuel trailer down there, which is fine. So we've just got that to go and get. We could head down and just do that. There's a thing. Not right now. Peer recovery. 2 concrete slabs, and an oversized cargo. Oversized cargo we can get from where we are. Concrete slabs we can get. That's not a problem. Supply and demand will be another 2 concrete slabs. And vehicle spare parts, which come all the way from Drownlands. That's a drilling rig. I thought there was something else that wanted vehicle spare parts, but they're clearly, this is, I'm going to go for it again. This is all just logging, yeah? No, that one's vehicle spare parts as well. So we need 3 vehicle spare parts. We need a lot of vehicle spare parts. Okay, so perhaps what's the time? 6:30. You know what? I'm going to leave it here. This will probably be a little bit shorter. Next time out, I'll try and remember. We're going to go and do vehicle spare parts. We will head back into Drownlands and we will try and get all 7, I think. Yeah, 7 lots of vehicle spare parts. Have that ready. And then we can just pull it through and leave it. I know I don't like doing the hindsight thing, but it's going all the way back to Drownlands and back out again. It's a long drive, and we know we need it. But hopefully you enjoyed this one. Maybe if you're newish to the game, you might learn a little trick or two in this one. You might not like that I've done a little trick or two. Let me know in the comments. How do you feel about that sort of stuff? It's there, it's in the game, it's available. We can just run the job as many times as we want anyway. The fuel is there. Like, that job hasn't failed. We can take that trailer and, well, it has failed, to be fair. Because we jumped out, but, you know, it's ours. Yeah. We will be manipulating the fuel. I said this a long time ago. Literally a long time ago. But yeah, hopefully you've enjoyed it. If you have, give it a big fat thumbs up down below. If you are new to the channel, hit the subscribe button, turn the bell notification on, find out when new videos are going live. As always, comments and feedback down there. Massive, massive thank you to the channel members. I hope that the few episodes that you received really early on, you enjoyed, and there will be more releasing in December. And like I say, channel member... public release. Hopefully you guys in January are enjoying this. I won't always be as far ahead as I am. Eventually we will just sort of catch up. I just like to load up the schedule. You guys have a wonderful day. Hopefully I will see you again soon. Bye bye.